What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Rear World. And today, what we're going to be doing, well, not today, I actually already got this done, but the introduction video for that kind of got messed up. So this is already 2 days after the fact, but we're going to be installing a front lip to the G20 330i that I have. So it's already all installed, but I'm making an introduction video for this, so you guys have some context on what's going on. It's kind of just going to jump right into it. Because, as I said, just the original portion that I had got messed up. But yeah, it's all about installing a fake carbon fiber front lip that I had for the 330i. And I actually got this off of eBay for like 80 bucks. And I'll kind of go into why I went with eBay and why this is probably the better route, in my opinion, if we're going to get a front lip or a splitter. And you'll see that kind of me discussing that as the video goes on. So yeah, this is just introducing that. So let's hop right in. Yeah. Let's get into that part of the video. Me showing off that front splitter. And you can see it's one I actually got from eBay. It's a cheap one. It actually came in 3 pieces, I could see right here. You put together with these little bolts. But I would not get an expensive one because these things are known to break pretty easily if you scrape. So it's better to get a cheap one that kind of bounce back. So I wouldn't spend over 100. But yeah, this is what I'm putting on. And this is what it looks like from up top. As you can see, it's a fake carbon fiber weave. It's from eBay. It was like 80 bucks, so not very expensive, but that's what you want for this because these things break so easily being at the front and easily scraping. So you want something kind of flimsy like this. I wouldn't spend over $100 because you break one of these things, when you buy an expensive one, a real carbon fiber one, you're going to be pretty upset. Alright, and also you see that they have these little holes already pre-installed. These are for some self-tapping screws. But these other bigger holes, they kind of help line it up from the bottom. So you're going to use these as kind of a direction to know where to line it up. So it goes on straight for your car. But yeah, I'll kind of show you guys what it looks like from underneath once I'm under there. But I just wanted to show you guys, give you guys kind of a heads up that that's going to be your kind of guidance. Alright, and I also have some 3M right here. So this is what I'm going to be using on top of the bolts as well. So I'm going to show you guys that. So as I mentioned earlier, there are some basically room for you could do the self-tapping screws to put into your bumper, which I am going to do that just because it's extra safe. But you could also see that I have some double-sided tape right here. So I'm using this because obviously it's going to be a bit more safe and have it also be more flush to the bumper so that nothing's really sagging. So I'm just going to put this double-sided 3M right in between all the self-tapping screws. So right between these areas right here, and then I'll show you guys kind of me doing that. So here's the finished product with all the tape. And then of course, this is just a backup. I'm primarily going to be relying on the screws. You also want to get some isopropyl alcohol and clean underneath your thing. So that's what I'm going to be doing. You're going to get it to stick, basically, because it won't stick otherwise. So just clean underneath. Also, if you're in the cold, you may need a heat gun to heat up some of the 3M to make sure it's sticky enough. It's already pretty hot out here. I might still use a heat gun, but I'm going to see how it sticks with just like this because it's already pretty warm out. Another hot tip is to preemptively peel some of that 3M, because if you're trying to do that all when it's on the car, or part of it's on the car, you're going to have a lot of trouble. So just I preemptively peeled all of it. That's how I'm going to do it. And then I'll slowly take it off once I'm getting each side attached kind of thing. So yeah, just preemptively peel some of it like how it is right here. At least like the edges. And that's what you're going to be lining up with. So these bolts right here. So try to get these holes all lined up with these right here. Alright, so you see I got one side attached, the left side, and now I'm just trying to get the rest all put on, but doing it slowly. Alright, so I started with the left, did the right side, and then I put the middle in. So just kind of worked it around slowly. You see there's supposed to be a little gap there, that's good. And then just followed the holes. I think these little ones, the smaller ones, are for the self-tapping screws that I'm going to be putting in soon. So just got to put those self-tapping screws in now. So y'all, I made a dumb mistake. So you see these back ones right here? They're actually covered by a bolt. I forgot to remove those. Those weren't for the self-tapping screws. Those are to be put with the bolts that are on the car. But I'm just gonna leave it since the adhesive on the double-sided 3M has already started sticking too much. I figure I'm gonna have to replace this anyways eventually, so let's see how it works like this. I just use the self-tapping screws, but don't make the same mistake as me. Finished product with all the screws put in. All right, so the lip is all done. I'm gonna go take it for a spin, see if it even lasts long enough to get down my driveway. Hopefully I'm not already scraping. Probably will be, but yeah, let's go give it a try real quick. Alrighty, y'all, so everything's all installed. I got not only the double-sided 3M, but I also got some of the screws in there. Like I said, I was working too fast and just forgot to take out the back end bolts. It was super obvious that you're supposed to do that. I don't know how I missed it. I was just focusing on making this video, I guess, and trying to get everything done, and it's ridiculously hot just sitting there in the sun. So I think it's a little bit all that, but like I said, I just left it like that. For you guys, don't skip the bolts. I mean, I'll make it more secure, of course, in the back, but this is time for the moment of truth. See if I scrape, see how it goes, see if everything goes okay. So I'm gonna drive down the sidewalk and see if I'm able to get down without any issues. So let's see what happens, and I'll get back to you then. All right, so let's see if I scrape. Put the window down and check. Let's see. And just see right in front if I'm gonna scrape. I should turn this way probably. Nope, I made it down without scraping somehow, so that's a good sign. I can make it down my driveway, because my driveway is like super steep. I had to build like those ramps so I get up and down it, because that's just how my neighborhood is. We all have these dumb driveways. But yeah, thankfully I was able to get down without any issues, not scraping. You didn't hear that loud clack, so at least made it one drive around my block without completely destroying the splitter that I just paid for. All right, here comes the speed bump. I don't think I'm obviously not that low, but I just worry about my driveway, because I would even scrape without this front splitter, just because my driveway is so stupidly sloped up. That's why I had to get that ramp. But so far so good. I think if I just drive carefully, I have to be a little bit more cautious. You'll be fine. And just kind of, if you're going up a driveway, you have to take it at a bit more of an angle, because of course now you have a bigger chance of scraping. But that's why it's better to get one of these cheap ones, because if you break it, $80 down the drain and a little bit of work, which does suck, but it's better than spending the $500. I think it's like $1,000 or something. I can't remember how much it is for the OEM carbon fiber splitter, but it's ridiculously expensive for something that's going to get so easily broken. So yeah, it's all good. I'll probably get back to you guys later, show some more videos of how it looks at the front. Actually, I just wanted to show you guys how it looked when it's done. But I'm super hot, super hungry. It's already lunchtime, and I was trying to hurry up and get this done while I had the chance. So yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat, take a shower, all that good stuff. Probably gonna get dinner later. That's way later tonight, but I'll try to get some videos. If not today, then tomorrow, and then you guys will see this video. So this won't be a difference for you guys, but might be a difference for me. As far as the screws, I put a majority of them up front. So I put like 2 in the center and some on the sides. And then of course for the other edges over here, I put just some around, and like one on the very right next to that. Then some over here, and then to match the other side. So just some screws all around, generally in the front and where I could put them to keep it secure. And of course I also have the 3M. But yeah. So like I said, this is 2 days later. I'm already recording this when everything's all installed and done. And I've been driving the car around. I haven't had any issues or anything. Everything stayed put in place. And like I said, I did use the 3M double-sided tape. I didn't get to use the bolts that are already on the car that I showed you guys that I missed. But I think it's pretty sturdy. And I also did put the self-tapping screws all around just the front of the splitter. So the front and also the sides, just to make everything secure. And I've been driving around, no issues. But hopefully you guys think it looks good. I actually really like it. I think it's a huge improvement to the car. I didn't expect myself to like it this much. And I'll leave where I got it in the description down below. If you have any questions, want to know anything else, feel free to let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of the splitter. Let me know if you think it looks good. I actually really like it. I think the lip adds a lot of character. And I really like the carbon style weave on it. I mean, obviously it's fake, but I think it matches the one that I have, at least on the back for my spoiler pretty well, I think. But yeah, so that's just me installing this. I do plan to do more mods to the car. Like I said, I do want to get a downpipe next. And I also am going to be doing, so the next video I actually do release, I know I said this last time, but the next video I release is going to be the full JB4 review and kind of going all through that, everything with the JB4. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. We're going to get more done to the car, and hopefully I can help you guys some more. So you guys have a good one, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.